High in the Caucasus, where the continents of Europe and Asia gently collide, lies Georgia, a land of breathtaking beauty, ancient traditions, and untamed wilderness. Here, the mountains rise like silent guardians, their snow-capped peaks reaching for the heavens, casting long shadows over a landscape that has inspired poets, artists, and travelers for centuries. This is a place where the air feels thinner, the sky seems closer, and every sunrise paints the world in gold and rose. Towering peaks cradle lush emerald valleys, each one dotted with ancient stone towers that have stood watch for generations. These towers, built by hands long gone, have guarded secrets and stories, bearing silent witness to the ebb and flow of history and to the resilience of the people who call these mountains home. Rivers, fed by the purest glacial melt, carve their way through dramatic gorges and rolling meadows, their waters crystal clear, icy cold, and teeming with life. These rivers are the lifeblood of the region, shaping the land and nourishing the villages that nestle along their banks. The air here is crisp and invigorating, scented with pine, wildflowers, and the earthy promise of rain. Nature is not just a backdrop. It is a force that shapes every aspect of life, from the rhythms of daily work to the flavors of the food on every table. The mountains are Georgia's soul, providing refuge, inspiration, and sustenance for countless generations. They are both a barrier and a sanctuary, a place where people have found safety in times of trouble and a wellspring of creativity in times of peace. In remote regions like Svaneti and Tusheti, life moves to the ancient rhythm of the seasons. Here, people live in harmony with the land, tending flocks, cultivating gardens, and passing down traditions that have endured for centuries. The mountains demand respect, and in return, they offer a unique sense of belonging. Ancient stone houses, adorned with intricately carved wooden balconies, stand as proud testaments to a heritage preserved by isolation. These homes, built to withstand the harshest winters and fiercest winds, are filled with stories, laughter, and the warmth of generations. Here, time moves slowly. Traditions are not just remembered, they are lived, woven into the fabric of daily life. From weaving to bread baking, every gesture is a link to the past and a promise for the future. This journey into Georgia's mountain kitchens is an invitation to experience a culture where food is love, hospitality is sacred, and every meal is a celebration of life's simple joys. Gathered around rustic tables, families share not just dishes but stories, laughter, and the spirit of the mountains. Let's discover the heart of Georgia together, one delicious meal at a time, where every bite tells a story, and every gathering is a celebration of the land, the people, and the enduring magic of the mountains. In Georgia's highlands, the kitchen is the heart of the home, a place where life unfolds and traditions thrive. More than just a room for cooking, it is a living, breathing space where generations come together and the rhythms of daily life are set. The kitchen is where the first light of morning filters through old windows, illuminating the worn stone floors and wooden beams that have witnessed countless family gatherings. Families gather around worn wooden tables, sharing stories and meals as the aroma of baking bread fills the air. Laughter and conversation mingle with the scent of fresh herbs and simmering stews, creating an atmosphere that is both comforting and alive. Here, every meal is an opportunity to connect, to pass down recipes and memories, and to celebrate the simple joys of togetherness. The wood-burning stove provides warmth and comfort, anchoring the household through harsh winters. Its gentle crackle is a constant companion, offering not just heat, but a sense of security and continuity. On cold nights, families gather close, sharing stories and warmth, while the stove becomes the silent witness to their lives. Open shelves display jars of pickled vegetables and dried herbs, each telling a story of summer's bounty. These shelves are a testament to the resourcefulness and care of those who prepare for the long winter months, preserving the flavors and colors of the warmer seasons. Every jar is a memory, a promise of nourishment and comfort when the world outside is blanketed in snow. Every tool and ingredient carries history, from cast iron pans passed down generations. These well-worn utensils are more than just objects. They are cherished heirlooms, each with its own story, connecting the present to the past. The hands that use them today are guided by the wisdom and experience of those who came before. To wild thyme foraged on nearby hillsides, the mountains provide not only breathtaking views, but also a wealth of wild ingredients gathered with care and respect for the land. Foraging is a tradition that ties families to the landscape. reminding them of their deep connection to nature and the cycles of the seasons. These kitchens are living museums of culinary heritage, where every dish links past and present. Recipes are handed down through generations, each one a blend of memory, tradition, and innovation. The act of preparing food becomes a way to honor ancestors and keep their stories alive, ensuring that the culture endures. Preparing and sharing food is an act of love and hospitality, nurturing both body and soul. Meals are more than sustenance. They are rituals that strengthen bonds, foster gratitude, and create lasting memories. The kitchen is where the spirit of generosity flourishes, and every guest is treated like family. To be invited into a Georgian mountain kitchen is to be welcomed into the family's inner circle. It is an invitation to share in their traditions, to experience their warmth, and to become part of their story. The kitchen is a place of openness, where strangers quickly become friends. Here, hospitality is a way of life, and every meal is a celebration of connection. In these mountain kitchens, the past and present blend seamlessly, and the simple act of sharing food becomes a powerful expression of love, community, and enduring tradition. Georgian mountain food is robust, hearty, and deeply satisfying, a true reflection of the land. Here, the dramatic peaks and rolling valleys shape not only the landscape, but also the way people eat, cook, and come together. The cuisine is a living testament to the resilience and creativity of those who call these mountains home. Simplicity reigns. Potatoes, beans, grains, and cheeses form the backbone of every meal. These humble ingredients, grown in rocky soil and cool mountain air, are transformed into dishes that are both nourishing and full of character. Each bite tells a story of survival, resourcefulness, and a deep connection to the earth. Khachapuri, the iconic cheese bread, takes on rustic forms in the mountains, sometimes filled with potato or crumbly sheep's cheese. The dough is shaped by hand, then baked until golden and crisp, its aroma filling the kitchen and drawing everyone to the table. It's a dish that brings comfort and warmth, especially on chilly mountain evenings. Chvishtari, a golden cornbread with a melting cheese center, and kubdari, a spiced meat pie, showcase the region's resourcefulness. These recipes have been passed down through generations, each family adding their own touch, using what the land provides. The flavors are bold, the textures rustic, and every bite is a celebration of tradition. Meat stews like chakapuli, fragrant with tarragon and sour plums, warm families through cold nights. The slow simmering of lamb or beef with fresh herbs and tangy fruit creates a dish that is both comforting and complex, perfect for sharing around a crowded table after a long day in the mountains. Every dish is prepared with care. Vegetables chopped by hand, dough kneaded slowly, stews simmered for hours. The process is as important as the result, with each step done mindfully, honoring the ingredients and the traditions behind them. Cooking here is a ritual, an act of devotion to tradition and family. Recipes are taught from elders to children, not just as instructions, but as stories and memories, binding generations together through the act of preparing and sharing food. The result? Food that tastes of the mountains, the fresh air, and the love with which it was made. Each meal is a celebration of the land's bounty, a reminder of the beauty and challenges of mountain life, and a tribute to the people who keep these traditions alive. In these kitchens, every meal is an experience, not just sustenance. It's a moment to gather, to share stories, and to savor the flavors of a place where food is truly the soul of the mountains. No journey through Georgia is complete without khinkali, the iconic mountain dumpling. Born in the highlands, khinkali are filled with spiced meat and broth, their pleated dough sealing in rich flavors. Making khinkali is a family affair, with each dumpling carefully crafted and pleated by hand. Eating them is a ritual. Pick up by the tail, bite, slurp the broth, and savor the rest, leaving the tail behind. Khinkali are rarely made alone. Families gather to prepare dozens, turning cooking into a joyful social event. Piled high on platters, they spark laughter and conversation, embodying Georgian generosity. More than food, khinkali represent community and togetherness. Each dumpling carries a world of tradition and flavor within its folds. To share khinkali is to share in the spirit of Georgia itself. The secret to Georgian mountain cuisine lies in its wild herbs, aromatic spices, and remarkable cheeses. Tarragon, wild thyme, mint, and savory infuse dishes with the essence of the mountains. Spices like blue fenugreek and Phoenician salt add depth and warmth, while wild cumin brings a unique regional flavor. Cheeses are legendary. Gouda from Tusheti brined Sulguni and fresh varieties each shaped by the land and tradition. These ingredients create bold, honest flavors that speak of the mountains and the people who call them home. Every bite is a taste of resilience, resourcefulness, and love for the land. To eat here is to savor the story of Georgia itself. In Georgia, a feast is a celebration of food, wine, and togetherness at the heart of the culture. Mountain are intimate, with tables overflowing with khinkali, stews, cheeses, and bread. The, or Toastmaster, leads with eloquent toasts, weaving stories and strengthening bonds. Dishes arrive in waves, shared communally, as laughter and song fill the air. Music and polyphonic singing are essential, echoing ancient mountain traditions. The is about more than food, it's about connection, memory, and joy. Guests are welcomed as family, and every toast is a celebration of life. To attend A is to experience the soul of Georgia. It's a feast that nourishes both body and spirit. For adventurous travelers, Georgia's mountains offer an unforgettable culinary journey. Travel slowly, immerse yourself in local culture, and savor every meal. Visit family-run guest houses for authentic experiences and home-cooked feasts. Meals are shared with hosts, often featuring fresh, homegrown ingredients and warm hospitality. Accept spontaneous invitations. Georgians are famously welcoming. Learn a few local phrases and bring a small gift to show appreciation. Embrace the slower pace, try everything, and sip with care. The flavors and friendships you find here will stay with you long after you leave. In Georgia, a guest is truly a gift. Hospitality is a sacred tradition, especially in the mountains. Visitors are welcomed with open arms, treated as honored family, and invited to share in food, stories, and laughter. The warmth is genuine, creating an atmosphere of trust and ease. Every gesture, from the best seat at the table to endless toasts, reflects deep care and generosity. This spirit of welcome is the true heart of Georgia, leaving lasting memories. The landscapes and food are unforgettable, but it's the people who capture your soul. You arrive as a stranger and leave as a friend, changed by their kindness. Georgian hospitality is the true feast, a gift that nourishes the spirit for a lifetime. Our journey through Georgia's mountain kitchens ends here, but yours is just beginning. We've tasted khinkali, shared in, and discovered a culture where food is a bridge between people. The flavors of the mountains tell stories of resilience, love, and deep connection to the land. To truly know Georgia, you must experience its food, music, and hospitality firsthand. This is your invitation. The tables are set, the wine is poured, and a seat awaits you. Come discover the soul of the Caucasus, one meal at a time. Experience the warmth, generosity, and unforgettable flavors of this ancient land. Your adventure into the heart of Georgia awaits, a feast for both palate and soul.